Hi guys, my name is Blake and this is Dragonfly Style. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, so first of all, do you notice something a little bit different about where I am today? Yes, I moved spots. Now, instead of being downstairs in Dragonfly, I'm upstairs in Dragons in the library. Now, the good thing about the library is there's a rug on the floor, and also the walls have this like material padding, so the sound is a little bit better. In Dragonfly downstairs, it is such a big space with windows and just like high ceilings, so my voice just bounces off the walls and makes a kind of an echo sound. I'm trying to make the sound better here on my channel, Dragonfly Style, and actually I'd like to give a big thank you to all the families who just reached out to help me as I search for a microphone for my phone to record this better. So thank you Jim, Lua's daddy, and Maria, Emilio's mommy, also Anna, Valentina and Daniela's mommy, and many other people. I'm sure I'm forgetting Lulo. Thank you so much for your advice. I'm working on the microphone situation so that you can hear me better, because I know that when you're learning a language, it can be very frustrating if you can't hear well what the person is saying. So hopefully in the next episodes, the sound will just get better and better and better. And by the way, that leads me to a very important point. I needed help with finding a microphone, and so I asked for it. I just said, can anybody help me get a microphone? And I think it's so important that if you need something in your life, to be able to ask for help. Sometimes we're having a difficult situation, or we just want something and we kind of like keep it inside of ourselves and we don't say anything, and nobody knows that we need something, and so we don't get the help we need. In my last video, my birthday video, you remember? I'll post it right up here. I made a wish. I lit my birthday cake with candles and I made a wish. I closed my eyes like this and I just made a wish. And actually, when I was a little girl, I remember my parents and other people telling me, don't tell anybody what you wish for. Shh, it's a secret just for you. And now that I'm 38 years old and really quite wise, I'm thinking, no, that's not a good system. If you wish for something, if you want something, you should say it so everybody knows, so the universe can hear you, and so you can start attracting that thing that you want. So actually, I am going to share with you my birthday wish. When I had the candles in front of me and I closed my eyes, do you know what I wished for? I wished that this channel, Dragonfly Style, would be very, very successful, because that is what I want. I want to share my songs, myself, with millions of people. I want this to be largely successful. I even want one day to be able to get paid for doing this, so I can spend a lot of time creating videos and helping people all over the place. That is my real one true wish. And I encourage you to really wish and say for the things that you wish for. So if you want a better job, go ahead and say it. If you want a job that's more aligned with your passions, say it. If you want a better relationship or more solid relationship, just say it. Anything that you may be wanting, don't feel bad about it. You deserve it. Say it and go and get it. Start attracting it today. So I just wanted to share that with all of you. Now, what are we going to talk about today? As you can see, I am wearing this winter poncho. A poncho looks like this, and it's kind of triangular in the front, and sometimes it has like a little hood like this. And I'm wearing my poncho because here in Torrelodones, it is still winter, and it's quite cold. Actually, last week it even snowed. I was so surprised. I woke up in the morning to go to yoga, and when I stepped outside, it was all white. And I was like, oh my goodness, so beautiful. And I know that a lot of dragonflies and other kids really enjoyed playing in the snow. So I'm wearing my winter poncho because it's still quite cold, and actually, I know a finger play about 3 little people. In this case, they're gnomes, and one of the gnomes is called Poncho. And I have him right here. This little guy is Poncho. And so, hello, Poncho. Say hi to everybody out there. This is Poncho, and he's always on my winter season table, which I will show you just after this finger play. So a finger play is when you're saying like a poem or a song and you use your fingers to illustrate what you're doing. And so, as I said, this is a finger play about 3 little gnomes. One is Pincho, who is kind of like, he just disappears sometimes. Poncho, who's kind of always there. That's Poncho. And then there's Moncho, who I can never find. So, do you think you can help me find Pincho and Moncho? Let's look. You say where? Oh, here he is. Oh, this is Moncho. Hello, Moncho. This is Moncho. I'm gonna put him over here with Poncho. And now, Pincho is like you'll... Wait a second. I have something here. Oh, here we go. Pincho. Here he is. Pincho, you're tickling me. All right, here we go. Pincho and Poncho and Moncho are my 3 winter gnomes. And the finger play goes like this. So you get your fingers, you warm them up so they're ready to go. And we go like this. Pincho, Poncho, and Moncho put on their poncho. Fast, fast, fast. In the snow they're sledding, sledding. Very quickly, very quickly. Pincho, Poncho, and Moncho put on their poncho. Chas, chas, chas. In the puddle, splashing, splashing. Screaming, shouting, laughing, laughing. This is a finger play that my good friend Marta, who you've heard about in past videos, taught me. And she taught it to me in Spanish. So this is my English version of the finger play. Let's do it again. You guys ready? Okay. Pincho, Poncho, and Moncho put on their poncho. Chas, chas, chas. In the snow they're sliding, sliding. Very quickly, very quickly. Pincho, Poncho, and Moncho put on their poncho. Chas, chas, chas. In the puddle, splashing, splashing. Screaming, shouting, laughing, laughing. So that is my finger play. And we're going to go ahead and put Poncho right back up on his tree where he likes to be. And we're going to put these other 2 gnomes hiding away where they like to be. Moncho there. And Pincho will run away to wherever he wishes to be at this moment. Would you like to see my season table a little bit more closely? Come on in, I'm going to show you. Okay, so this is my winter season table. And you can see it doesn't have as many things on it as the fall season table because winter is like that. It's a little bit more bare and nature is resting. So I'll show you what I do have. I have these pieces of cotton. This is a real cotton plant, and I have it because it reminds me of snow. So I have a couple of pieces of those. I have some shiny bells that kind of remind me of ice. And I also have this thing. I don't even know what it is, but I found it, and it also is like kind of shiny and clear, and it reminds me of ice. I have these two circles, and one dragonfly told me this is the sun, the winter sun, and this is the moon. So I kind of liked these as well. And I also have this pine cone, which I had on my fall season table, but this one is kind of painted golden, so it's a little bit kind of shiny as well, like ice. And of course, I have my winter gnomes. They're kind of here. Poncho is standing on a trunk, a bare tree trunk, because there's no leaves on the trees in winter. And then I have this rock, which one of my dragonflies, Danny H., found outside in the garden, and we both liked it a lot. And it's actually on all of my season tables. So, and then of course I have this tablecloth, which is kind of like blue and white and gold and shiny. To me, it just kind of looks like a winter wonderland. So this is my winter season table. So now that we're here in this video talking about kind of like winter and snow and the winter gnomes were sledding down the hill, there's one more song I want to share with you. So let's do the song of the day. Now, in order to do this song of the day, you have to remember. Do you remember that music we listened to, Vivaldi? Vivaldi's 4 Seasons, when we were talking about fall? And we sang the song that goes like this. I see fall is here, leaves are falling from the trees, days are shorter and chillier. Do you remember? Well, now we can listen to the winter part of Vivaldi's 4 Seasons, and I've selected these wintry images for you to watch while listening to the music, and it goes like this. Did you hear it? Okay, now my lyrics for this tune are called Frost on My Window. And so we need to learn a couple of signs before we do the song. So frost, which is really like ice, goes like this. Frost or ice, frost. The sign for window is like this. Window, window. Okay, you know the sign for winter. Do you remember? Winter. With your W hands? Winter. You already know the sign for snow. Just let the snow come down like this. Snow. And now the sign for mountain or hill, I think we did it in a past video, is tap, tap, shoot. Mountain. Or in this case, I say hill. So hill. Okay, you remember the sign for outside. Outside, this is inside and outside. Hat, hat. Scarf, I just kind of go like this for scarf to show it's coming around my neck. And we need warm or hot, which is hot or warm, warm. Socks, socks. So you take your fingers like this and you go socks. And then boots, which is for my first video ever, and the song Eva Put Your Boots On Baby. So shoes is like this, 1, 2, and boots is 1 tap and up to here. Boots, boots. Okay, are you ready for the song? Get your frosty hands out. Here we go. Frost on my window, it's winter. There's snow up on the hill, it's winter. When I go hat and a scarf and some gloves on my hands and some warm socks and boots on my feet. Let's do it again. Frost on my window, it's winter. There's snow up on the hill, it's winter. When I go outside, I need hat and a scarf and some gloves on my hands and some warm socks and boots on my feet. So now you know 2 songs from Vivaldi's music, The 4 Seasons. You know my version of the fall song, and you know my version of the winter song. Do you know what season is next? Spring. And so you'll have to wait to hear the spring version of the song. Okay, everybody, so as usual, thank you so much for watching. I hope you could hear me a little bit better because of the acoustics of this room. But I promise that I'm working very hard to improve the sound so you can hear me perfectly. As usual, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, share it with whoever might be interested. Please leave me your comments down below. If you decide to set up a season table like this, I would love to see your pictures of your home, of your season table. And as usual, please subscribe to my channel, Dragonfly Style, so every time I post a video, which is on Wednesdays, you will get a notification. And go ahead, everybody, go out there, ask for what you want, say what you need, and don't be afraid of achieving those things that you really want. I believe in you as usual, and I hope you have a fantastic week. I will see you next time. Bye.